Gentlemen, let's play a quick word association game. If I say carnivore diet, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Heart attack, clogged arteries, a caveman eating a raw bison. I get it. For the last 40 or 50 years, you've been told by the media, by the government, and even by doctors like me that red meat is the enemy. You've been told that to live a long, healthy life, you need to eat your fiber, load up on kale, and fear the saturated fat in a ribeye steak. But what if I told you there is a quiet revolution happening in men's health? What if I told you that by doing the exact opposite of what you've been told, by removing the plants and prioritizing protein, men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s are reversing decades of inflammation, reclaiming their testosterone, and feeling more vital than they did at 30. I'm Dr. Narita. I have spent the last 12 years in clinical practice, specializing in men's metabolic health and longevity. Today, I'm not going to give you the standard eat meat, lose weight speech. You can find that anywhere. Today, I'm going to walk you through 6 incredibly weird, scientifically fascinating, and rarely discussed side effects of the carnivore diet. These are things that happen to your body when you cut carbohydrates and plant toxins. Things nobody warns you about, but that might just change your life. We're talking about changes to your body odor, your sensory perception, your bank account, and even the bacteria in your mouth. So, put down the oatmeal, grab a coffee, black, please, and stay with me. The 6th item on this list is the one that completely changes the game for your day-to-day freedom. Before we dive in, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you're looking for no-nonsense health advice that respects your intelligence. And drop a comment below. Where are you watching from? And what is your favorite cut of steak? I want to see which country has the best taste in beef. All right, let's get into the weird science of the carnivore diet. To understand why these weird changes happen, we have to address the elephant in the room, or rather the salad in the room. We've been conditioned to believe that vegetables are purely medicinal. Don't get me wrong, some people tolerate them fine, but biologically, plants have defense mechanisms. They cannot run from predators and they cannot fight back. So they fight with chemistry. They contain compounds like oxalates, lectins, and phytates designed to irritate the digestive tract of the animal that eats them. For a young man with a steel stomach, this might be fine. But as we age, our gut lining becomes more permeable. Our tolerance for inflammation drops. When you switch to a carnivore diet, eating primarily beef, bacon, eggs, fish, and dairy, you are essentially doing an elimination diet. You remove the chemical agitators. When you remove the agitators, the body stops fighting a war on the inside and starts healing. That healing process manifests in some very strange ways. Let's count them down. These are observations I've seen in my clinic and confirmed by thousands of men in the community. There are the 6 weird side effects. Number 1, the scent shift. You stop needing deodorant. This sounds absolutely insane. I know, you're a man. You sweat. You work hard. You're used to swiping on heavy-duty antiperspirant every single morning because if you don't, by 2 in the afternoon, you smell like a locker room. But here's what happens on carnivore. You stop smelling. I had a patient in his late 50s, a contractor working in the sun all day. He told me, Dr. Narita, I forgot my deodorant one day and I was terrified. But when I got home, my wife didn't say a word. I did the pit check and there was nothing. Biologically, body odor isn't just sweat. Sweat itself is odorless. The smell comes from bacteria on your skin, fermenting toxins, and waste products that your body is excreting. On a standard diet high in processed carbs, sugars, and some plant compounds, your body is constantly detoxifying. The bacteria feast on this, creating odor. On meat, you burn clean fuel. You produce less metabolic waste. No waste for bacteria means no smell. Emotionally and practically, imagine the freedom of not constantly worrying if you smell. Imagine the dignity of knowing your hygiene is regulated from the inside out. Plus, you're not slathering aluminum-filled chemicals near your lymph nodes every morning. It's a small change, but it feels like a superpower. Number 2, the predator's senses. Hypersmell. This one really freaks men out at first. 2 or 3 weeks into the diet, you might walk into a room and suddenly be overwhelmed. You can smell everyone. Not perfume or cologne, real biology. You can smell if someone had a sugary donut for breakfast. It's almost animalistic. Biologically, this is linked to zinc and B12. Red meat is the most bioavailable source of zinc. Zinc is critical for sensory processing, specifically taste and smell. Most older men are chronically zinc deficient. High-quality zinc and B12 awaken your nervous system. Your senses sharpen. You are the hunter. The reality, it can be intense. You might stand a little further back from people because their car breath smells sweet and sickly, but it's a sign your neurological system is firing on all cylinders. Number 3, the dental miracle. Plaque disappears. Gum disease is linked to cardiovascular issues and even erectile dysfunction. On a carnivore diet, men report their teeth feel smooth all day long. Plaque forms from sugar and starch. Meat does not ferment in the mouth. Fat does not feed bacteria, starve the bad bacteria, and plaque stops forming. Practically, a patient went to his dentist after 6 months on carnivore. The hygienist, usually spending 20 minutes cleaning, was done in 5. She asked, "What electric toothbrush are you using?" He said, "I'm just eating steak." You still need to floss, but chemical warfare in your mouth stops. Breath improves, gums stop bleeding, and systemic inflammation drops. Number 4, the economic paradox. You actually save money. Meat seems expensive, but your monthly grocery bill usually goes down. How? You're not buying cereal, chips, sodas, craft beers, nut butters, smoothies, or impulse snacks. High-carb diets make you biologically overeat. Carnivore meals are nutrient-dense. You don't need volume. You trade filler for building blocks, protein, and fat. Factor in potential savings on medications for heartburn, diabetes, and blood pressure, and it's the best financial investment you can make. Number 5, the non-scale victory. Body recomposition. Clothes might start fitting looser, belts need a new hole, face looks leaner, yet the scale hardly moves. Biologically, protein and testosterone preserve lean muscle mass, reduce inflammation, and burn visceral fat. The result, you become denser. Waist-to-height ratio improves. You stop looking skinny fat and start looking capable and strong. Trust the mirror, not the scale. Number 6, the appetite silencer. Freedom from the fridge. Carnivore regulates hunger hormones, ghrelin, and leptin. Protein and fat trigger satiety signals. Hunger goes from a screaming toddler to a polite tap. Eat at 10 o'clock in the morning, look up, and at 6 o'clock in the evening, you haven't thought about food. Emotionally, this is freedom. Road trips, hikes, long work days, you run on your body's fat. Mental energy returns. True independence. Practical plan. How to start without crashing. Step 1. Transition slowly. Don't go zero carb overnight. Salt food liberally. Drink water. Consider electrolyte supplements without sugar. Avoid headaches and fatigue. Step 2. Commit to 30 days. Your microbiome and gallbladder need time. Eat when hungry. Eat until full. Meat, eggs, fish, butter, or tallow. No calorie counting. Step 3. Listen to your body. Some thrive on beef and salt. Others need eggs, cheese, or fish. Find your optimal mix. Consistency is more important than perfection. Going against the grain takes courage. Your family might doubt you. Your doctor might panic about cholesterol. But look at the normal world. Overweight, diabetic, tired men on multiple medications. Do you want to be normal or vital? Prioritize your biology. You've earned it. Your body isn't designed for processed grains, seed oils, and sugar. It's designed for nutrient density, hunting, building, and thriving. The carnivore diet isn't a modern diet. It's a return to baseline to how ancestors ate for hundreds of thousands of years. Side effects, the lack of smell, clean teeth, sensory sharpness aren't weird. They're natural. What's weird is accepting plaque, body odor, and brain fog as normal. Try it 1 month. See your energy, inflammation, and vitality improve. Hit like if this video piqued your curiosity. Subscribe to learn which cuts of steak give the best testosterone boost. Drop a comment. Are you a skeptic or ready to try? I'm Dr. James. Stay strong, stay curious, and I will see you in the next video.